Hi everyone, my name is Michaela and welcome to Learn with Michaela. In today's video, I am doing something a little bit different. This video will be very chilled, relaxed and slow-paced. I'm just going to do my normal everyday makeup routine, and as I do it, we are going to learn some British English vocabulary. And I have a little challenge for you today. Try to watch this video without subtitles. Don't worry if you do not understand every single word. Just try to listen to the rhythm of my voice and what I am doing with my hands. The makeup products will help you guess the meaning of the words naturally. First things first, we always need to prep the skin. Prep is just a casual short way of saying prepare. So here I have my moisturizer. We're just going to put on a few little dots. I don't apply too much because my skin is naturally quite oily. ASMR. We want to start with what we call a clean slate. A clean slate means a completely clean surface. I have now applied my moisturizer. It's important to rub it in gently, leaving the surface nice and hydrated. It's also so important to apply sunscreen every single day to your face. I use the Kiehl's Ultralight Daily UV Defense Cream. I just put on a tiny bit. We really don't need much. Okay, I put on too much. Oopsie. And we rub it in again. Now my skin is prepped. Now it's time for concealer. I don't like using foundation at all. I don't think I have ever used foundation in my life. Instead, I prefer spot concealing. This means I am only applying concealer to spots or parts of my skin that need a bit of help, like right under my eyes to cover up the dark circles. I always put a little bit here, a little bit here. I have a couple of spots I need to cover here, and then maybe I apply more in a moment. I try to apply in layers because sometimes I need more, sometimes I need less. Most people use a sponge, I believe, but I'm one of those people who likes to use their fingers. So I'm just going to blend it in here with my mini pocket mirror. I am now applying a slightly lighter concealer around my nose area, and I'm also going to put a little bit in the corners of my eyes again. And of course, now we blend. Blending, blending. I think I've been wearing concealer since I was about 14 or 13 years old, but I never used any other products until I turned 16 or 17. Okay, now my concealer is completely applied. The next stage for me will be eyeshadow. I like to do my eyeshadow and then put a little bit more concealer around my eyes because I often make a mess when I do my eyeshadow because I like to apply it with my fingers. Today I am using a Charlotte Tilbury palette. I love the colors. This one I use the most, as you can see here. I'm probably going to use this gold color today and blend it out with a bit of maroon. Golden. I'm going to try not to make too much of a mess. I always feel so relaxed when I do my makeup. I never feel fully like myself without it. I feel like it's just a nice feeling to put on makeup in the morning. It just feels like such a such a normal part of my life. I think the only days I put no makeup on are when I feel really poorly or unwell, because it's just a daily habit. It's just something that makes me feel full. I also feel like as a teacher, I really need to do my makeup to get into work mode. But I often teach my lessons that start early in the morning without makeup, but I still feel like maybe I should start doing my makeup earlier so I feel more ready for the day. Okay, I think we're pretty even almost with the eyeshadow. So as you can see, I've made a mess with the corners. I'm going to sort that with concealer because it happens. It happens sometimes. Let me know in the comments your favorite makeup product or your favorite makeup look. This is just my everyday look, but of course, if you have a look that you would like me to try, let me know in the comments. I've changed my mind. Before I put on some more concealer, I'm going to do mascara because I often make a mess with this as well. And the times when I do the concealer before the mascara, I end up having to apply concealer twice because I am just no good with control with these appliances, despite using them for a very long time. So we're just doing a little bit of mascara, nothing crazy, just to make the eyes a little bit bolder and bigger. It's looking a bit better. So now I'm going to fix the concealer because we will fix the eyes because it's a little bit messy and we need it to be full. We need it to look put together. So we're just going to put a little dab here and here because that's usually where, maybe a little one more. That's usually where I'm making the mess. I don't think the way I do my makeup is the right way, but it works for me. And I feel like if it works for me, then it's okay. Okay, now it doesn't look so messy. Thank goodness for that. So now is one of my favorite parts, blusher. This is an Il Makiage blusher and it's called Bootylicious. It's a really nice peachy pink color. Let me show you. This is what it looks like. It's so pretty. And I literally just do one dab for each cheek and nose. So, like that. And apply. I try to go in small circles because they say this lasts longer and looks better on the skin. So I usually try to go in little circles like this. That's one done. And I just dab around the nose. Like I said, I don't think this is the normal or right way to do your makeup, but it works for me. And we do just the other side. Doobie doobie doobie. Okay, I think the blush is pretty even. I'm now going to use highlighter. This is a Revolution highlighter. This is a fun story. Oh my goodness, 4 or 5 years ago, I had an advent calendar counting down the days until Christmas, and I had a makeup advent calendar by Revolution, and this was one of the days, and it has lasted me very well, this highlighter. So we're just going to put a little dab on the nose, and then I usually put a little line on both cheeks, like so. And then, my friends, we blend. in little circles. Doopy doopy doo, doopy doopy doo doo. And the other side. I feel like the nose blusher is very intense today, but I still like it. I'm now going to use a lightly tinted brow gel by e.l.f. because sometimes I don't use this all the time, but I sometimes like a little more darkness to my eyebrows. I'm going to apply this with the mini mirror because I fear I will make a mess looking at the camera. Just like that. Nothing crazy. It just makes them a little bit thicker, a little bit more full, a little bit fuller, like that. Okay, it's coming together. I'm now going to just reapply a little bit more mascara because sometimes I find I need it to be applied twice to make them look thicker and fuller. I have quite long lashes, so I love doing this. I feel like mascara is one makeup product I could never live without. I have to have it, you know? There we go. A little bit more depth. Okay, now it's time for lips. For my lips today, I'm going to use a combo. So this is the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk pencil. I'm just going to outline my lips with this and then apply the lipstick, and after a little bit of lip gloss. Oh no, I dropped something on the floor. It's the mirror. It's okay. Right, so let me apply. So this is how my lips look, just with the outline. Now for the fun part, filling it in. It's like colouring. Filling in the lips. This combo is probably one of my favorites, if not my favorite. There we go, filled in. And just to give it a little bit of shimmer, I'm going to be using this Charlotte Tilbury lip gloss. There we go. So my makeup is now finished, but we need to finish the look. So let me show you how I do my hair. My hair is one of the most beautiful, biggest, craziest battles of my everyday life. Look at this craziness. So I cannot, and I mean cannot, will not brush my hair without water. So let me get my spray bottle. This is my lifesaver. Oopsie, I sprayed the camera. Now it's clean again. So I'm just going to spray my hair until it becomes brushable. And as you can see, it now brushes very smoothly. In comparison, ow, I'm not going to do that again. That was just a really bad idea. Spraying by spraying the spray bottle until the cows come home. I don't know where my hair parting is. Sometimes it's here, sometimes it's over here. It's craziness. I have no idea, but I just let my hair kind of do what it wants. I've kind of given up over the years trying to tell it what to do. The only thing I can control is my ability to brush it with water and to put a little bit of oil in it. Okay, it's now getting to a point where I think I can just put a little bit of oil in it and it should hopefully behave. I use this nutritive argan and coconut oil by the brand Yellow. I find this is so nourishing and healthy for my hair. It keeps it hydrated, even in heat, which is a difficult challenge with such dry, curly, crazy hair. And just a little bit on the sides, at the front, so it doesn't go crazy on me in the afternoon. There. So there's the hair, but my look is never complete without my big hoop earrings. These are my everyday teacher earrings. So there you go. This is my daily look. I'm just going to tie my look together with this hairband. To tie a look together means to make all the separate parts look complete or unified. And pull forward a few strands of hair. This should keep my hair nice and controlled today. A bit more spray. My hair can't be trusted, I fear. And there we have it, a fresh, simple, everyday face. If you kept the subtitles off the entire time, give yourself a pat on the back. You did an amazing job just listening to the natural flow of English. If you found this video helpful, fun, or even remotely entertaining, please feel free to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Let me know in the comments how much you understood without subtitles. Have a truly wonderful day, take care and see you soon.